guys, welcome back to my channel, Miss Event Planner. If you are new here, this channel is dedicated to inspiring the party planner in you and those who wish to make it their career. So today I'm going to be talking about organization and storage. I have been getting a lot of comments on this topic, and rightfully so, because if you're an event planner, well, more so if you're an event decorator, not really an event planner, but if you're an event decorator, storage and organization is key, because like literally you just accumulate stuff every single event you do. Probably you guys are coming up with storage solutions, and then you guys are having another party, and then you get more things for that party, and then it messes up the storage that you already have. So this is a great time to shoot this video because my office is looking a little bit of a mess right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I do for storage and organization and how I solve that problem. So we're on the way to the reception and we need to decorate. Okay. Sick. That's the setup.
So right now you guys, I'm on my way to an event.
Everybody say, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you 3 organization styles, or like tips, hacks, whatever you want to call it, that I use in my office right now. I will definitely get into more in the future, but today I'm going to focus on 3. Now, I'm also going to give you guys a tour of the room so you guys can see like the state of it right now, and like don't judge y'all, okay? If you guys are event decorators, you know the struggle of keeping a neat storage space. Like if you're working on stuff, usually your table's full of products or things that you're using or things that you set out for the event. So it's never gonna look like super 100% neat and tidy. Nothing is dirty, but there's going to be a lot of stuff everywhere, okay? And this is kind of where I keep my YouTube stuff. Unless I'm doing a party and I might mock it up right here, but for most of the time, like throughout the week, ongoing, this is like my YouTube setup area. Then over here, these need to be gone through. I have a couple tables and some seating over here. So this is one of the storage areas. This over here is looking pretty good. So we pretty much got this area together, and now we're moving back over this way. So these are bins, the large bins that I carry. I have my little fridge in here for the office. This needs to be redone. As you see, we had a couple paint parties, so these need to come back in here. We need to come over here. This part really needs to be worked on. I'm using kind of like this space over here as like my office-y, like, you know, like admin area. And then this is supposed to be like the storage, but really we need way more room for storage. We've started kind of like taking little bins right here and kind of separating everything out, but we need to handle this. So we kind of have this area together, and we're kind of like working on this space right now. So I'm going to show you some of the tips that I have to get your space looking from this over here to this right here, okay? So like I said, I have a lot of organization to do within this next month. Today I'm only going to show you 3 of my tips that I recommend, because as you can see, I'm still organizing myself. So the number 1 tip I recommend is making sure that you utilize vertical storage. This is like number 1. You absolutely have to utilize vertical storing methods for you to be able to house all of the items that you accumulate from party to party, okay? So what I do is that I purchase these racks right here. These tiered racks. Sometimes they come in 3, sometimes they come in like 4 and 5. There's industrial ones. I will link to a similar one that I use in the description box. So what you're going to do is you utilize these, and then you're going to separate your guys' items into bins. There's some things that won't be able to go into bins, like these big beverage dispensers, which are kind of gonna have to like sit on the outside, which usually can sit on top, or hopefully you're able to stack them a little bit like this, right? So some of these things you're just not going to be able to contain in containers, but your smaller bits and everything, you're going to want to separate those out into bins. You're going to have your larger bins, which you can kind of see right here, okay? And that's probably predominantly where you guys are going to store stuff. I usually will store it by like theme or like items, of course. I would suggest breaking them down even more. So this is a whole bin dedicated to a signage. It's really nice to have it labeled, especially if you're working with other people like your husband, because you might remember exactly where you put everything, but when you send hubby to go grab something, you're like, go get that filler over there for the centerpiece, you know, and he's like, huh? And you know, you're like, it's in the small bin over there over here, and then he comes over here and he has no idea what you're talking about. If it says filler on there, then he can go over here in the area and find it for you, or other people can help you find it to help you out when you're doing like party prep and things. So you guys are gonna be storing tons of stuff. I like to put the larger things that are kind of like cuter too, because I do like a cute display, but really like you're not going to be able to display everything. It's just not efficient for storage. So I like to put like some of the cuter stuff out. So like I have my little beverage dispensers and some of these things, and I always like to display the cake stands if possible, because they just look so cute, but then you have to worry about them like breaking and things and stuff too. So you got to figure it out. Now I would say that it's better to have efficient and safe storage than to have cute storage, but I'm kind of like really aesthetic to my eye, and I just can't have it look super ugly. Plus I film on YouTube, and you guys, like, people want to see cute stuff, y'all. They don't want to see like, you know what I'm talking about. So my second tip for you guys today is balloon storage. This can be something that you really want to get organized, so you know what kind of balloons you have. It'll make it a lot easier for you. So I take these plastic containers, and I usually use about this size right here. I will put the dimensions of the sizes of the containers in the description box, but I also use like this size too. So as you notice, sometimes you'll have like a full bag of balloons, right? And sometimes you'll just have leftovers. So for leftovers, I'll put it in something like this, and then what I'll do is I label it. It originally came in a pack, a little plastic bag of balloons. So what I do is I take it out, and then I get my label, and I put the size of the balloon. So these are 9-inch. I put the name of it that's listed on the pack, and then I also put where I got it from. See, I bought these from the 99-cent store, because, right, different balloons from different places have different tints, different kind of like opacities sometimes. So make sure that you're putting on there where you got yours. So when I need to get some more, say I was using this pack and I was like, I really need some more, instead of just saying what color it is, I'll know exactly where they came from. So that's how I do this, and I like this system because these are really cheap. Now, if I buy these from, say, Amazon, which this is from a shimmer and confetti kit that I did. I actually did a video on this. So if I use these particular kits and I kind of want to remember what they look like, sometimes I will cut out the name or like the picture of it, and I'll put that in there as well, just to like kind of give me some reference. Like say this one. I cut out the picture that was right on the little container and just put that in there as well. So now I know exactly which these ones are if I ever use this in the future. And I did it on this one as well. See? Make sure that you put the size, the name of the color, not what your name of the color is, the actual name that they put on there. You don't want to create your own titles for the colors. Don't write teal, don't write blue, right? Write Caribbean. Caribbean is what came on the package. This is what they title these balloon colors at their establishment. Okay? So just do a little prep work, a little organizing right now. It'll save you the hassle later, especially like if you're in a time crunch, okay? So this is a really good hack. So make sure you guys start implementing some kind of balloon storage, because I know balloon garlands are all the rage, so I know a lot of you guys are doing them. If you don't have a lot of space, you might want to use bags, but I prefer this method if you have a little bit more storage space, using the plastic containers. Alright guys, so the last tip I have for you guys today is when you guys are starting to organize your stuff, make sure you're using the basket method, or at very least like the grouping method. That's really not a name for it, I'm just like coming up with it, but like baskets, okay? So this is like what we use for like makeup and stuff and hair. And then here's a bin of leftover candy, right? So what did you come over here asking me for?
One candy.
You heard me say candy in the video, and now you're over here asking me for a candy? Are you serious? You see this? This is what you get when you bring your kids to work like this. Then you can take the stuff from here and put it in grouped bins, okay? So I have to get working on this area over here. I will be back later with another storage and organization video, probably another couple of weeks, because I have an event this weekend, and I have a couple videos to film. So that's why it's kind of taking me a long time to get my storage together.
See, you've got nothing done.
What?
As usual.
What?
You managed to make a bigger mess.
Oh, wow.
I'm just joking. That looks good.
Such disrespect going on here. Make sure you guys leave a comment about what you need help storing. Like, for instance, if it's balloons or if it's glassware, so I can like see where we need to kind of like come up with better solutions for other videos, okay? Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you out a little bit, helped you out with some of the problems you're having with your storage and organization. Make sure to leave that comment below so I can tell what you guys are thinking, and give it a big like and subscribe if you want to see a little bit more of me, all right? Mwah! We'll see you guys in another video. Say bye.
Bye.